Hey, welcome back to another video. This is Joshua Williams, and today we'll be talking about Donald Trump's Memecoin and his financial blockchain, which is called World Liberty Financial, and it has a US dollar stablecoin that's back to it, meaning you can use his dollar on there to, you know, make money on his platform, basically. So this video will be about meme coins, Donald Trump's meme coin, and some of the new meme coins that's out. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what's going on in the market and basically just letting you guys know and keeping you aware of what's going on. So you understand things like this might be the way you become very, very rich in the future. It might be one of the only ways you can become very, very rich in the future. But, you keep on paying attention and you'll learn that eventually. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But before we get to the meme coins that I'm going to show you, including Donald Trump's meme coin, this is a video of Donald Trump in the Department of Commerce right here. The Department of Commerce is a part of the government, like the actual government. So, they're about to start using the blockchain. Blockchain means crypto. Every crypto has a blockchain that it's running on. So that's basically what's about to start happening. And yeah, so stay tuned for the rest of the video.
Two more things. The Department of Commerce is going to start issuing its statistics on the blockchain because you are the crypto president.
Breaking news. Chainlink and Pith selected to deliver U.S. economic data on the blockchain.
And we are going to put out GDP on the blockchain so people can use the blockchain for data distribution, and then we're going to make that available to the entire government so all of you can do it.
This was the direct post from the U.S. Commerce Department, as well as a direct quote from Secretary Howard Lutnick. He says, "It's only fitting that the Commerce Department and President Donald Trump, the crypto president, publicly release economic statistical data on the blockchain. We are making America's economic truth immutable and globally accessible like never before, cementing our role as the blockchain capital of the world. And everybody has to admit that 3.3% GDP growth is impressive."
Okay, this is the part of the video where we talk about meme coins. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is Joshua Williams again. And yeah, so meme coins, right? The president has his own meme coin. Meme coins are making millionaires. I'm pretty sure if you get on YouTube, you can see that in one click. Meme coin, you can lose a lot of money or make a lot of money real fast. In a day, 2 days, 1 month, 1 year, you can do it all very fast. In meme coins, depends on which ones you're holding, right? So you have big meme coins like Dogecoin. A lot of people have heard of that, but it has like a $30 billion market cap. So, for that to double in price, if you put $100 in, for that $100 to double, it would have to go to a $60 billion market cap, meaning its market cap would have to double. That's pretty much for every stock. Not pretty much. That is for every stock, every crypto, every commodity. The market cap has to double for your price to double. That is just economics 101, right? So you look for stuff with low market caps if you want to make more money, technically, right? And if you want to be in something more stable, you might not make as much money, but it might not have as much volatility and ways to lose your, it's less likely you'll lose your money. You go for something with a bigger market cap. That doesn't mean that it's not companies with big market caps that can't, go down and collapse. But anyways, let me get back to the whole point of the video, which is meme coins. Like I said, if you want to make money on meme coins, you might want to go for a lower market cap meme coin like Pepe or Pepe or Bonk or something like that. Pepe and Bonk are still not super low market caps, but they're lower compared to Dogecoin, and they're pretty popular. So it's still kind of safe, and you're still, ish, I should say, like pretty much in the meme coin world, right? Those are the safer picks. And something like Pepe, which is a $4 billion market cap, if it gets to Dogecoin's market cap, that would be what? Because so 4 times what? About 6 or 7, but let's call it 7. That's like so that's like 28. So If the $4 billion market cap is multiplied by 7, that would be about $28 billion, right? So that'll be around Dogecoin's market cap. So that'll be like a 7 times your money. So if you put in $100, you might get like $700. Then you got market caps on stuff that's like $50 million. You got coins like that. $100 million. So if something was like $100 million market cap, for it to go to Dogecoin's market cap, 10x would be a billion from $100 million. Another 10x will be 10 billion. Another 10x. So basically, 100x from where it is will be only to $10 billion. So you can get 100 times your money back with something that's like $100 million market cap if it goes to a $10 billion market cap. And coins do that, as you can see. So it's kind of like that. That's how you make money with it. Like, so let's say something, like I said, it had $100 million market cap. Like Dogecoin had a $100 million market cap at one point, and it went to $30 billion. That's like a 300x in price from $100 million market cap. So basically, if you find those low coins that's, $100 million in market cap, or $50 million, or whatever market caps, it can even be $500 million market cap, but it has to go up high for you to make more money. So that's pretty much it. So the higher risk, the higher reward, obviously. That's kind of the point. But that's not always smart to do. Like I said, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But I'm going to show you a couple meme coins that's kind of low market cap that people are talking about this cycle that, people like. And you should look up other coins that people like, Donald Trump's coin. I'm going to show you Donald Trump's coin first. Or not his coin. I'm going to just show you this platform. This platform right here is called MoonPay. And MoonPay is where you can find Donald Trump's meme coin. That is how the logo looks. And yeah, so that's where you can find Donald Trump's meme coin and any other meme coin that's worth investing in this cycle, because it can't even make it on this app if it's not already a kind of a good coin that's not going to go anywhere. And I wouldn't advise anybody to invest in some other coins that's not on this app, or at least on Coinbase, because it just doesn't make sense for you to do that, because you probably don't know what you're doing and you might lose a lot of money. Okay, like this coin right here, for example, that's not on MoonPay. At least I don't think it is yet. And if it is, that means it's finally getting up there. But something like this with a $9 million market cap, not a billion, that would take your money. If it goes to $1 billion, that'll take your money 100x, because for it to get to $1 billion, that's 100 times your money from here. So you put in $100, that'll be 10,000. Okay, this one is called Trash Coin. This is a $3 million market cap. This is a very, very low market cap. This is my point of not investing in stuff this low unless it's on something like MoonPay, because that means it's very popular. But people are talking about this a lot, because, it's called Bitcoin trash and all that. So this to get to like 1,000x easy, kind of. Something like this is the Bitcoin Mascot. This is a very, very popular coin. I'm thinking this is going to be one of the biggest coins of the cycle. You see it says #1 on Deck Screener. It's usually at #1 or #5 or something like that. Usually coins never last. This will probably get on MoonPay and Coinbase and all that eventually. This is the Bitcoin Mascot. This is going to be one of the biggest meme coins because it's attached to Bitcoin, and it probably can go pretty high. This right here is World Liberty Financial. This is basically not a meme coin. This is something you would want to be investing in. This is something you would want to put your money in. There's nothing going to happen to your money with this. This is something more safe. So this is the levels of investing here. You got stuff like, that's on these apps that's called meme coins. You got stuff like this that's a DeFi, which is decentralized finance, instead of CeFi, which is centralized finance, which is like, Chase Bank or something, or, anything like that, which is shout out Chase Bank. That's where I keep my money. But you get my point. Like, this is the new wave. This is the thing that the future is going to be made out of. And Donald Trump just made one of the biggest DeFi platforms that probably will be around in the future. So yeah, you should probably learn about World Liberty Financial. The first crypto president made it. Trust me, it's going to be a big deal in the future. And I'm about to show you one more thing. Okay. And real quick, if you want to buy something like Biddy, the Bitcoin mascot, which is on Solana, so you'd have to get a Solana DEX, something like Jupiter or Radium, but Jupiter is like the best one. So type in Jupiter, you'll see it. So yeah, if you see right here where it says on the bottom left, it says DTZEP and it says dot pump. You copy that and put it in the search bar of your DEX. So yeah, again, what you do is you copy and paste that contract address onto the search bar of whatever DEX you have, like Jupiter. And right here it says DTZEP dot pump. Okay, it's way more words than that, but you'd have to click it, copy and paste it to see that's how you buy it, the real coin. Okay, and here's somebody that I'm about to show you that is about to teach you how to buy on a DEX like Radium or Jupiter. He's going to show you how to buy on Radium. I used to buy on Radium. It's just more complicated, so I, switched to Jupiter, right? It's a little bit more simple, but it's not better than, neither one is better than the other. One is just a little bit more complicated, technically. And this dude is a person that used to work in the banking institution. He was like a very, very high level person that deal with tech and stuff like that in the banking institution. And he has his own school where he teaches people like how to be like him or people like us.
Radium DEX tutorial. If you're looking to swap tokens on Solana, we'll get connected with a Phantom wallet, and then I'll show you how to get tokens into your wallet and swap them. Timestamps for that below in the description. If you're trading on Solana, you'll probably be using a Phantom wallet. If you don't have one yet, then go to the Phantom site. I'll link it below. Download a wallet for your browser. You can put it on your phone as well. Press create a new wallet. Then choose a password. This is an app password and spending password. So you can lock the app with this, but it's not a wallet password or anything like that. If you delete the app and then reload it, you can create a new password. The next screen is going to give you a secret recovery phrase. This is your wallet. It's 12 words. You need to write it down. If you delete the app, you can reload your wallet with these 12 words on any other device. If you lose the app and these words, you lose your money forever. So keep these 12 words incredibly safe. Press continue. You've set up the wallet, and then we can go and get some SOL in here to use the Radium DEX. We can now connect a wallet to the Radium DEX. Just press connect wallet in the top right hand corner. Connect any wallet that you're using. As long as it uses the Solana networks, you can see them here, you can connect it. If you have a wallet on your phone, press wallet connect. It's going to give you a QR code. Scan from your phone. It's going to connect the wallet on your phone to the dApp. I'm going to press Phantom wallet. So it's connected up in the top right hand corner, and it should be able to read my balances now. So if I press max, you can see I've got some SOL here, and I can use that to swap into another token. In order to swap on Radium, you always need some SOL tokens in your wallet to pay for the gas fee or the transaction fee. So you can use SOL tokens as value to swap into another token and pay gas at the same time, or you can swap any two other tokens, but you always need some SOL in your wallet to pay for the transaction fee. So what I'm going to do is get my Phantom wallet up, and I'm just going to copy the address right here. So account 1, and I'm just going to copy my Solana address, and then we're going to get some SOL tokens into the wallet so that we can pay for transactions. So I'll go over to my centralized exchange. I've just bought some Solana here, and then I'm going to withdraw that. It's the same for every exchange. So buy the coin and then go to withdraw via crypto network. And then it says which address. So this is my Phantom wallet address, or if you have another wallet, paste that in. It's auto matched to the Solana network because this is a Solana network address. And then I'm just going to withdraw an amount to my wallet. If you want to know how to use exchanges, centralized exchanges to get fiat currency into crypto, I'll leave those video guides down below as well. I'll leave some deposit and trading bonuses to the exchanges I use down in the description also. Now that we've got some SOL in our wallet, we can go ahead and pay for some swaps. So the first thing to do is to check out the slippage settings for your trade. So the settings icon in the top right, if you click that, then slippage tolerance. So slippage is the difference between the price quote that you get given for your trade and the actual price that it's traded on the blockchain. The difference between that is called slippage. So slippage of 0.5% means that you're allowing a worse trade or a worse exchange rate by 0.5%, and it will go through no problem. If you give 1% slippage, you're allowing a worse trade by up to 1% from the exchange rate that you were given when you pressed swap. Now for most large tokens, SOL USDC, zero point 0.5 and below is totally fine. It shouldn't have virtually any slippage whatsoever. It should be, around basically nothing. If you're trading smaller coins and a lot of meme coins and stuff, especially illiquid coins, then you're going to have to allow way more slippage, up to 1% to 3% maybe, which is a big difference. So just be aware of the slippage that you may be allowing there. Default Explorer is fine to just keep as it is, and everything, the RPC, you can just leave as is. Slippage is the main thing here. So for right now, what we want to do is find the tokens that we want to trade. DEXs work on a system of token lists, which is essentially a group of tokens that may be whitelisted by the exchange. Because a DEX can list any token, including scams, you want to make sure that you're trading the right token. So you can see up here, popular tokens. These are going to be something that the Radium DEX has, whitelisted as the big tokens right here. But if you go to view token list and then allow any token lists that you want. So the Radium token list has 153 tokens. Jupiter is a exchange aggregator. It has way more tokens. So you can toggle that on and off as you want to find any tokens that may be listed on the Solana network. Everything is available to trade, but there may be scam tokens. So you have to be sure about which token that you're trading. So you can choose any token here. So I'll search for USDC. It gives me a lot of different options. This is clearly the right one because it has the right logo. However, there may be multiple versions. So what we can do is go and check that the token that we're trading is the one we want. So you can use many different avenues to do that. You can go on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. I'm just looking at Gecko Terminal here, and it will show you all of the tokens that are trading and the volume. So higher volume pairs have, of course, more people trading them, meaning that they're probably, the right pairs to be trading, and it will give you the information here. So I'll click on this one, Sol USDC. I think this is the Radium trading pool. And what we can do is see this pool, see all the trades, see the trading volume. It's obviously very large. So this is clearly the pool that we'd want to trade in if we're trading Solana and USDC. And then if we scroll down, you should be able to see the contract address of USDC right here. So I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to go back into the Radium DEX, and then you can search for the token that way. So up here, I'm just going to paste in the contract address. It gives me this token, right? So we can just be doubly sure that we're trading the correct token and not trading any scams or anything else. From here, we can check the exchange rate and the amounts that we're trading. So selling 0.02 SOL, that's going into USDC. This is how much USDC I should be expected to receive. You can see the minimum amount received. Price impact is basically nothing, which should be because it's a small trade. How the order is going to be routed, what assets are going to be traded here to get the best trade. So we're going to press swap, and then that should go through and make us sign the transaction in our wallet. So we'll check the details here. So it's going to be taking some Solana out of my wallet and putting USD coin in. You can see the network fee. So I'm going to press confirm, and that will go through and swap. So we've swapped some SOL into USDC. If you want to trade tokens on Solana, you may find it easier to use a DEX screener. That's going to show you all of the highest traded pairs and potentially give you better trades by using a DEX aggregator. So Bird Eye is one of them. So I'll click on USDC here. So the second highest traded asset on the Solana blockchain. It's going to show you all of the coins and all of the highest traded pairs. So we'll actually swap some SOL into USDC. I've connected my wallet in the top right, and this is using Jupiter, which is an exchange aggregator. So you may trade on Radium or one of the other DEXs, whichever is going to give you the best trade at the time. And then you can do the exact same thing. So choose an amount of SOL that you want to trade, swap it into USDC. It's going to give you the exchange rate here. You can choose your slippage, and you can even put limit orders in, press swap, and you can actually swap that in your wallet, just like we did on Radium. And if we come down here, you can see all of the exchanges that are happening across the Solana blockchain, and it just gives you a more exchange type layout. But either something like a DEX screener or directly on Radium is totally fine, and up to the end user. You can connect your wallet simply to trade. I'll leave some more in-depth Solana and wallet guides down in the description. And
Okay, here's another very, very famous YouTuber. He's about to show you millions of dollars worth of meme coins. Just watch until the end. And if you want to see the whole videos, you just go to his page right there. That's his second channel, Crypto Gains Reloaded. The first channel is called Crypto Gains. So go ahead and check his channel out. And he's about to show you millions of dollars that he owns in meme coins. The dude already done made hella bread last cycle. You know, crypto goes in cycles. And this is his third cycle.
It's a 2025. Your favorite influencers talk about some of these. They talk about how explosive some of these could be, like a 10x. An explosive move for them is a 10x. Similar to this, what I showed you yesterday on my other channel, Crypto Gains Reloaded, did a massive explosion, guys. It pumped 1,200 and something percent in the space of what, 2 hours, 3 hours? So let's talk about these memes that they share you. And I'm going to show you realistically where it can go before I go any further. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. This is for educational purposes only. Please do your further research into the things that I'm saying before you invest your money. You do not have to buy these coins. I'm not finished. You could lose all your money. Have I made it clear? Because when you make money, you love me. When you lose money, you hate me. I just want to make it clear. First coin. Chill Guy. Chill Guy is a meme coin that many influencers have been talking about. It's just basically a chill guy. I think this was actually a meme that came about before before the crypto space. I remember the image of the actual meme. It's all right. It's not bad. I like the characteristics of this project. It's got a nice animation vibe to it. It's your chill guy. You know, you've seen him about, right? Right now, the market cap is 43 million market cap. I think that chill guy probably has, based on its market cap, maybe up to 100x or 75, actually no, maybe 75x potential. And I'm going to say the reason is because there's so many meme coins out there today that the money, the saturation is not going to just flood into one particular coin. It can have up to 75x return. Next coin. Pudgy Penguins. This was originally an NFT collection, went into the gaming space, now it's in the meme space. You have big influencers talking about this, more specifically Alex Becker. This is sitting on a $1.8 billion market cap. I do like Pudgy Penguins, however, I don't think it's worth a massive investment unless you've actually... I don't think it's worth investing in unless you've got a huge amount of money to invest into this to maybe try and get something like a 10x on your money. I think the characters are great. I think the branding is tight. Like overall, project is just phenomenal. It really is phenomenal. But it's not great for an investment, I personally believe. Look, Pudgy Penguins being at a $1.8 billion market cap isn't going to capitalize you and give you massive returns on your money. Because if it does a 10x, it goes to like an $18 billion market cap. I think that's what this has in it. I think it has up to a 10x potential return. Now, remember what I said to you. Your influencers, when they share you stuff, they talk about how they can show you explosive coins. It's about to explode. And again, when they say explode, their version of explode is a 10x. You see it in the thumbnails just like this. Went up 10x a few days ago. If you don't want to miss this stuff, link in the info section to gotta get out. Links in the info section to my Patreon. Come over, check it out. Next coin, Pepe. I remember seeing Pepe at a 4 million market cap in my VIP Telegram group. You can see the video right there. That's a video recorded years ago when they were talking about it in my VIP group at a 4 point something million market cap. It had the most insane move it ever had. I still think Pepe is going to become one of the biggest, I think it's the most popular meme for 2025. It was 2023, 2024. It's going to continue to be very popular because Pepe, it's just unique. It's got such a unique vibe. There was nothing else like it. It was so damn unique that loads of other coins started to copy the name Pepe. Pepe this, Pepe that, Pepe this, Pepe that. You saw it with Doge. I think there is still at least, from looking at this, based on its market cap, $4.3 billion. I think there's probably still at least a 10x in this. And I think you could probably see it go to $43 billion. There's a 10x in that. Next coin, Bonk. Bonk is sitting on a 1.6 billion market cap. I shared it to patrons at a 15 million market cap. That was my lowest price entry. I'm still up massive on this. You can see many videos if you like in the past to have a look at it and see what I mean on Bonk. And I think it's a great mascot play on the Solana chain. It might not make you crazy amounts of money based on the market cap right now. There's probably other mascot types of coins, but I do like Bonk and I think it's going to continue to do really well. I think Bonk, based on its market cap, has up to a 10x potential move, which means it would go to a $16 billion market cap. Next coin, Trash Coin. I shared Trash very early on stage when it first came out, I think at like a 79K market cap. Right now, Trash is a $2.3 million market cap. It went right up here. You've seen a big call off, right? And this is what happens when things go up like 150x, because it did it. You can't see it stay up there forever. Sometimes they have to call off and relax, right? So yeah, I like Trash. I think it's very unique. You're starting to see other coins come about that's trying to ride the hype off of Trash. This is how I know Trash is special. It happened with Pepe. You see other different types of Pepe this and baby Pepe that and all these different Pepes. Now you're seeing it with Trash. That's when you know you have a unique coin that is so different from everything else. Those are the coins that you want to really pay attention to, the ones that can hold substance and have something strong to the point where other people have to make other coins on it, right? That's how you know you're onto a winner. 2.3 million market cap. Based on its market cap, I think this could be an absolute big mover. I think this has up to 1,000x potential. Based on it being a 2.3 million market cap, I'm saying it could go up to about $2.3 billion when the hype and the mega wave kicks in. All new money's chasing something. They want to grab something before it absolutely skyrockets. I think that can do it. Right here, Bitty. I think Bitty is one of the greatest memes of 2025. This is the original Bitty. For those that are new, Bitty is the Bitcoin mascot. So Bitcoin as a blockchain does not have a mascot behind it. It's hard to get memes on the Bitcoin chain because it's just too damn slow. You've seen other people try to use things like ordinals and things like that, but it just doesn't work. It's just, the transactions are slow and everything else. So we have Bitty over here on the Solana chain, and I think that this is going to be one of the best performers of 2025, being one of the strongest mascots next to Pepe, Shiba Inu, and everything else, right up there. Right now, it's a 5.4 million market cap. Let's take a quick look at the website. Socials are active. I think this has huge potential. Huge. Like, just seriously huge. Like, this is like, if you missed Pepe when it was really tiny at a 4.85 million market cap, this is your next chance to get in on something that could be as big as Pepe. Look at him as a mascot. Great, fun, exciting. And I think all the people that love Bitcoin, like your big influencers, I don't know, Da Vinci that got in really early, Carl the Moon's got some Bitcoin. They love their Bitcoin. They're gonna like something like this because I've seen them dabble in meme coins now and again. So because they love Bitcoin, they're gonna go for like a Bitcoin mascot. I think if he sees this, I might drop it to you, Carl. And if you see it, I know they will like it. Because it's all about Bitcoin, all about representing Bitcoin, showing how powerful Bitcoin is. It has its own mascot. And I can see this being out in when I go to the next Bitcoin conventions. When I go to one of these next crypto conventions, look at him, it's just jokes. I can see him being there. I can see someone dressed up just being there, acting as him. So I'm mega hyper bullish. I bought big bags. I'm not selling a damn penny until I see this really elevate up. Because there's massive potential behind this. Right now, 5.5 million. Based on its market cap, I think Bitty has 1,000x potential, and that's not even a joke. And the reason I'm basing it on that is purely for the fact that when you come over to if you go on Bitcoin on CoinGecko, search the website bitcoin.org, right? And then you open up bitcoin.org. When you come down to the bottom, right down here, you can see there he is. There's the mascot on the Bitcoin website itself. That's a powerful thing. It already hinted at what he was way back when on this Bitcoin website, bitcoin.org. So I'm truly hyped and excited to be inside something so incredibly early. Like this, again, this is like getting in on Pepe when it was really tiny. And there's 1,000x potential. I think this can reach up to the 5 billion, 6 billion, just like what Pepe did and beyond. I'm going to leave it here. Was this helpful? Drop that like, give me a subscribe. Was there meme coins that I should have added to this that you have not seen yet for this tier list? Drop your comments down below. It's been a long video, but I wanted to make sure I got some of the hottest memes of 2025 in there. Obviously, a lot that I've been speaking of. Let's see which influencers you can really trust. Ones that might not dump on your damn face. I'm about to flip this flipping industry upside down with every influencer. I challenge every influencer to do what I'm about to do in this video. Welcome back to Crypto Gains. I'm going to reveal to you all of the cryptocurrencies that I have in every single wallet, most of the cryptos that I've spoken about. If it sounds interesting, drop the like, give me a subscribe. Let's see which influencers are true to you, the ones who you watch. When they share you coins and they say they think it would do well, let's see if they're holding them still or if they've dumped them on your damn face. And if they're shook to do it, if they're scared to show you their wallets, then maybe they got something to hide. Because I'm about to show you everything that I have as much as I can. I have a huge amount of cryptos, tons of different wallets. So I'm going to try and do this as quick as I can, as fast as I can, and show you what no influencer would usually do. And if they don't do it, ask them why. I challenge my good old friend Superman. And then every other influencer after him, because I tell you what, this is 2025. And if you want your viewers to like you and respect you, and you're sharing them cryptos, then you better start flipping, showing them what you have. Let's get into this. Starting with flipping the Bitty, the Bitcoin Mascot. I'm going to show you everything, guys. You're going to have to be patient with me. This is going to be a long flipping video. You better stick around. And I know there's going to be some influencers that are shook. And I want you to comment on their comment section. Show me your stuff, because you're trying to tell us that you're an influencer and you want us to believe what you say and trust what you say. This is the only way now for 2025, whichever influencer you watch, to trust what they say. My Bitty. I have $77,000 in Bitty. I haven't sold a damn thing, and I'm going to ride this to $1 million. I told you before. There's loads that I'm going to get through. I can go through loads of wallets like this, but I'm just going to try and get through as much as I can. Actually, that's a good way to do it. And then if I've already done it, I'm going to come back on it. I have a bunch of different wallets. Coins are mixed up in different things. I've spoken about Kaiko. There's $28,000 in this particular wallet. I'm not going to show all of my USDT and USDC wallets. I've got a bunch of them. Because, I'm on about the money where I still have cryptocurrency. I'm holding that coin. Haven't dumped it on my audience. I'm holding it. Because I'm telling you I'm buying this and I'm holding it. Nasana got $20,000 in this particular one. Julia OS got $15,000. Stupid coin, I got my $15,000. Which at one point, when Stupid went up really high, I had over $150,000. And it fell down. My homebrew, that's gone up. I've got some colon in this wallet. This is a small chunk of C memes. I'm going to come back to C memes, but real quick, let me just find my C memes, because I know I got you C memes over here somewhere. Where are you? I got my $3,800 in there, which when this was at its highest, it was about $38,000. Let's go on to some of the recent projects that I've shared. Things like Trash Coin. Where's my trash? I've still got $36,000 in trash. Now, when Trash was at its highest, about 15 million market cap, I had a huge amount of trash and I just watched it fall, because I believe trash can go to the $1 billion, or at least 100 to 2, 3, 400 million dollars, which can really capitalize and make me massive gains, which is why I'm happy to hold. Let me show you this. So from its highs, $15 million to where is it right now? 3.5 million. Watch this, right? Because I did this just here, look. So $15 million roughly. Watch this. Divided by 3.5 million, because that's the market cap right now of trash. Watch this, 3.5 million equals 4.28x return. Meaning that when trash goes back to its all-time high, that's a 4.2x. I can take the money that I have in trash right here, 36,583. Watch this, times it by $36,583. That would give me a total of $156,000 when trash is just sitting at a 15 million market cap. I only need trash to go to 150 million market cap, and I got $1.5 million. I'm challenging every influencer now, because you got viewers just like me. And then there's so much rumors and stuff going around with many different types of influencers. People dump, they pump and dump. Crypto Gains pumps and dumps. I challenge every flipping influencer. Show your holdings, because we are 2025 now, and if you want people to believe you and respect you in your channel, you best show them what you flipping got. And I don't care. I got a huge amount of crypto. People are about to see some serious flipping crypto. Coins like bread, which at its highest, well, I ain't got much in bread. Let's have a quick look in bread. Let me find my bread. Right now, $440 in bread. At its highest, when it went right up here, I had about $4,000. About $3,000 when it was about $3,000 when it was a 480K cap. If it went a bit higher to like the millions, like the 4.8 million, I would have about $30,000 to $40,000, right? Next coin, things like fiat coin. Fiat coin. I still have, let me check it. I still have 20 million tokens of my fiat coin. You see it right there. Now, let me come down here to show you how much fiat coin 20 million tokens would be valued at. Look at this. Right down here, $3,000 worth of fiat coin at a, where is this? Let me show you them at a 153K market cap. Because when fiat coin goes to 1.5 million market cap, I now have, how much should I say? I now have $30,000 at a 1.5 million market cap. When fiat coin, or if fiat coin goes to a 15 million market cap, I have $300,000. Next coin. Where's my waffle? Here's my waffle, which at one point it was about $28,000. You guys saw the video. Right now it's come down a bit. This is what happens when you hold long term. It's going to fluctuate, especially with volatile cryptocurrencies. I got my waffle. You better stick around for this video because it's going to be quite a long one. And I think it's really about time influencers start, gaining the trust of their audience, just like what I'm about to do. And I know many influencers are going to be shook to do this. I made a buy alert a few days ago to my patrons that I was buying some bubble maps, more of it, because I already have some of it. And all of these are just some of the phantom wallets that I hold. I'm going to show you all of my MetaMask holdings as well on the Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, everything. Super transparent, like no influencer's ever done. I'm challenging all of you. Yeah, we love them. I'm having fun with it as well. Bubble Mats, I got $56,000 in this particular wallet. Actually, let me go back to the very top wallet because I've got so many different wallets. In this particular one, Bonk, on this particular wallet, Bonk, $18,000. Star Atlas, I'm still holding Star Atlas, $8,000. Success Kid, $2,000 in this particular wallet. And I've got these small other little ones that are falling down, like my bird dog that just went flipping falling down. Everything else, let's effing go. They all just flipping fell down. And obviously you've got to remember that influencers, including me, we do take profits along the way. And patrons, you may have seen some of the coins that I may have already taken profits on because I dropped my sell alerts. So, because we've got to go right back from March of 2024. Speaking of some of these coins, what's this one here? Hold on, let me find it. Cheers DiCaprio, another coin that I shared a very long time ago, which recently came back alive because I believe that it's still going to have great potential. I think it's going to be the great final hurrah. I think people will toast to this. And it did move up. It's come back down. Let me see if I'm still holding my Cheers DiCaprio. Look at this wallet here. Come down. I've got 10 million cheers. I've been holding it for a very long time. Right now it's about $2,000 worth. And that is based on cheers. Where's the thing? Hold on. That's based on cheers, $2,000 worth being a 92K cap. Because when cheers goes to a 920K cap, just under a million, I now have $20,000. If Cheers goes to a 9 million market cap, I have $200,000. If Cheers goes to a 90 million market cap, I have $2 million. Let's continue. I just did it once. Look at this. I'm going to go right through all these wallets. AI 16Z, 46,000 in this one. Leah AI in this particular wallet, $10,000. Colin, $8,000. Dasha, which fell on my damn face, in this particular wallet, $5,000. I've already showed you Cheers. Some of these are just scams, like people sending you tokens. Let me show you this wallet here. I already showed you Bubble Maps. Tars AI, $28,000. In this particular wallet, Edwin, $26,000. Elixir Games, where the game where the game space has been dead. $13,000 in this particular wallet. I've got more AI 16Z sitting here. I already showed you my C memes. Octo Gaming, which has fallen massively in price with the gaming space. We Love Us, I'm still holding you. Or at least some in this particular wallet. Agents AI, coins that have just, when AI agent boom was going, I'm still holding it. It's fallen massively. Because if it does a 10x from where it originally was, that's what it is. I choose rich in this.
Okay, y'all, this is the end of the video. And if you're going to invest in meme coins, you should be following somebody like this who's going to tell you exactly when he's buying and exactly when he's selling them. So that really matters. So you should definitely, if you're going to invest in meme coins, follow somebody like that. And if you're going to invest in stocks, follow another person that does stocks. He does meme coins. A lot of people are making money on meme coins. I've made a lot of money on meme coins. People make a lot of money on meme coins. This dude tells you when to buy and when to sell your coins. You can't get too much better than that. So if you are thinking about it, you should at least follow somebody that's telling you when to do that, right? So he has a whole channel full of stuff like that. You know what I mean? People like I think it's like a Patreon or something. That's what, so, buy the Patreon and get in on that thing. You feel me? That's how you do stuff like that. Patreon seems like that's the new wave. So yeah, learn how to use that app, right? Like how you might have to learn how to use these apps on here to make some money called Dexes and Daps. You feel me? So y'all stay strong. The dollar is literally crashing. It's not gonna. Every dollar on the world is crashing. It's not. It's every dollar crashes. It's like a thing that happens to them, like the life cycle of a human. You know, it's going to eventually crash because they have to keep on printing money, like how you keep on dividing and replicating your cells, and then eventually that's exactly how you age. That's exactly what's happening to the US dollar. It's going to age out of existence because if you print more, it literally gets devalued. Crypto is the exact opposite of that. You feel me? So, yeah. There you go. Like, you can't print any more crypto unless unless it's inflationary, and some cryptos are inflationary. You can print more of them, and they tell you that. That's kind of the point. They don't tell you that with the U.S. dollar. They don't teach you that in school. Do you have coins like Bitcoin? They can't print any more of them. So yeah, over time it might go. It's definitely gonna go up and down, but over time it's gonna just keep on gradually going up. Like if you hold it for 4 years, 5 years at a time. Not if you hold it for 3 months or a year. Technically, you could be holding it during a downtrend. Just like with cryptos, you have to know when to buy them and when to. That's why I told you. Meme coins. You have to know when to buy them and when to sell them. That's why I told you to follow this dude. So, because he'll tell you exactly like as soon as he's doing it, because he has 100,000 Patreon members already. So this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. My name is Joshua Williams. Yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But yeah, so if I was you, I would definitely, look in all of this. Like I was saying, let me get back to my example. What I was saying about money, it's getting devalued like any other. It's just the nature of money. Look up economics and dollars devaluing, and how long it takes and how long have our dollar been out. So you'll see it's already an old dollar. It's supposed to have done this already. And now they're have crypto, this new thing that they can ditch the dollar on. And technically it's a lot of people in this country that don't know about it. And they've already been economically, taken advantage of. I'm a part of that community, but I'm also a part of the community of these black people that's, intelligent, smart, and I'm trying to help my people. You feel me? So trying my best to help my people. That's all I can say. Can't stress this enough. At least learn about stocks or gold, anything that goes up in value, because the dollar holding money and you thinking you're just, having a job and you're like, oh, I'm getting a lot of money and I'm just holding, it's going to go down over time because they have this new thing that they can put money in now. Imagine it was already going down and it was already doing technically, something that it shouldn't, that you didn't know that it was doing, is already going down. And now that they have this thing called crypto, they can kind of like do the thing, which is print money even more, because it's like it doesn't really matter because we have this now. So they're going to be more careless with it. They're going to be more careless with how they print the money, and it's going to go down even faster. It'll go down faster than you can make it. Just know that. So you have to put it in something that can go up faster. Now, it doesn't have to be Bitcoin. It could be, your favorite stock, but, or your something that gold. Like I said, any commodity, look up what a commodity is. You can buy silver. You can buy oil stocks. You know what I'm trying to say? So buy something, though. Trust me. Figure it out. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. My name is Joshua Williams. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I hope this really helped you guys out. This is a pretty big video, so I hope it helped you out. Peace and love. All right, y'all. So one more thing I was going to say. I do more regular, more big caps, not small market cap meme. I don't do meme coins at all. I do like, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Avalanche, Chainlink, Render, stuff like that. Like that's the kind of coins that I talk about. So I don't really talk about meme coins. That's why I was saying follow him for the meme coins. Follow me for stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All right. And Happy birthday to my auntie Tootie. She is gone now, but we love her very much, and I wanted to say that at the end of this video. Happy birthday to my auntie Tootie. I love you. And yeah, so follow me, y'all, for if you want to get into, like, you know, more real cryptos that the government is using. The government is not using meme coins. They're using, you know, stuff like Chainlink, as you see in the beginning of this video. So that's the kind of stuff I'll be covering. So follow me for that. Follow people like him for, you know what, meme coins and that stuff that you can make $1 million in 6 months, stuff like that, right? If you do it right. So, you know, yeah, that's what. But it is high risk and high reward. So make sure you know what you're doing, and it ain't like, you know, that simple. That's just possible. I'm gonna just say it's possible. People do it every day. But anyways, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Study. You got to do your own research. This is Joshua Williams saying peace and love y'all. Have a nice day.